I think one is Indian issues got most highlighted, you know, and I think in response to that, the BN and the good thing is that, you know, the BN government as well as the state government were actually competing with each other to do to assist the Indian community. And in that sense, there has been more goodies, you know, given. That means you have state government today spending more money on Tamil schools, and then you have federal government giving grants and all that. So there is Indian voters are suddenly seen as important to make to bring about change. You know, politically, you know, Indian votes never really counted much before. So I think the 2008 give a situation where Indian voters can play important role in deciding who wins. You know, so in that sense, I think there are more being done. But whether the question whether fundamental changes, you know, fundamental changes, I would say, like things like Tamil school made fully government aided schools. You know, those kind of policy changes have not taken place. You see, and so it's again, you know, what kind of how we look at changes itself. You know, people were saying that you need more Indian representatives. We were saying that it's not important you have more representatives. You must have Chinese, Malays as well addressing Indian issues. And today, you know, it's proven that you have more Indian rep does not automatically mean, you know. So I think some of the demands made earlier, you know, that if you have more Indian rep, that means Indian situation will be well represented. Today, the same people are saying that these people betrayed the trust given by to Indians. So I think there are some things have taken place. I wouldn't say that, you know, because of Hindraf, because of the November, you know, the huge uprising by the Indian community, it has got in a lot of things. You know, that means there's more training schemes and, you know, vocational training, more places. You know, MIC can demand for more things now. Other parties are also asking for more things, you know, using that Indians are not happy, you see. The question end of the day is whether all these benefits go to the downtrodden Indians or does it go to the middle level. See, these are the questions we've been raising all this while. Having special privileges for Bumiputra, does that mean that the, you know, the allocation of contracts or whatever goes right down, you see, or is it monopolized by a certain group of people? I think that should be our question, you know, whether so I'm not very keen whether we have a kind of a system change where you have policies which actually give scholarship to the poor irrespective of race, you know, to Indian, Malay, Chinese, you know, who qualify as well as who are a lower income group, and they should be given those privileges. The Hindraf period, you know, it was a period of where, you know, there was a lot of unity, you know, and I think this has been successfully by the government dismantled this unity line. I think the Najib, you know, he has been involved in, you know, creating splits, you know, and it's because you can see that Najib he was trying to determine who becomes the president of MIC, you know, at one point. Then he has allowed Nalakarpan's party. He has opened the Makkal Sakti party, you know. Never in UMNO history, UMNO president opens a party which is not a BN party. So, you know, these are new things is happening, you know. It shows the kind of politics. Because, you know, similarly the Chinese community, you know, they had to have Gerakan and many splits in order for UMNO to take control of them. So I think the Indian situation today is you have many parties, which means not one party will have strong bargaining power to put across, you know. MIC can't, if today MIC threatens I'll leave BN, I think they'll say please go, you know, because you have other parties to replace it, is it? So it's not a scenario like before. Okay, so in that sense, I think that the the unity has been successfully, the state has managed to divide the Indian communities today, and you have many parties today, many parties championing, which I think which is nothing wrong with that, but it's just that there is a feeling that things are not as it was during the Hindraf period. Najib has brought in some. He has motivated the MIC, for example. His politics, sort of gave some hope for BN, because I think BN was heading down. Still it might be, but it's just that the degree, compared to Badawi's time and Najib. I think Najib's propaganda, the people first, rakyat diutamakan, and all these things, and attending Thaipusam, and I think he managed to. He has what I personally see is the MIC is becoming more hardworking nowadays, because that might be because of the fear of losing power, because when you're so complacent, you don't do work, you just wait for contracts and you do, Now you see lately, MIC is trying to work hard, you see more people trying to do things, trying to look for the poor, give some, some food stuff and all that. I mean, this is hypocrisy, but it also means that, now because the fear of losing power, they are working hard, And that is how I see the problem with Pakatan, because we cannot be competing with the BN on, for example, hampers. Like for example, Selangor government gave hadiah. 1 year they gave rice. Now BN is giving rice every month, okay, to the poorer segment, because of the money. So you need to empower the people, not give them goodies, because you can't, end of the day you can't challenge BN to that, so we are thinking we have to create a culture where this is what PSM is pushing for, that Pakatan should actually empower the people, that means, if nothing is like, you have to continue to build consciousness of the people. For example, if you want to have local government elections, you put a referendum to the people. Should we have local government election? You ask people to say yes or no. You get people involved. If you want water, because Shabas is trying to take over the water, so the state have to mobilize the people of Selangor to actually oppose the water takeover by Shabas. So these are things you have to get the people involved, consciously conscientizing the masses. That will be the best thing to do. Trying to give hampers, or today we can give 5,000 to Tamil school. Tomorrow BN can give 10,000. That does not mean anything actually. I think one is, I think Pakatan is never expected to be in power. Okay, so when they became in power, so they are doing pretty well. Okay, they're not. I won't say they are completely. I think Pakatan is doing well. A number of things they're trying to implement, but at the same time, reforms have to be done fast. You have to make very strong reforms that will be done clearly, like Freedom of Information Act, like declaring assets, local government elections, village level elections. You have to use this thing and have elections. Like in Perak, they had elections at village level. I think we should not worry who wins, but I think let the people choose at village level, at the local government level. Choose. So in that kind of things, people will see real changes happening.